Panasonic Robot Training, how to use the Teach-Pendent. This is the part 41. And here we discuss initial display in auto mode. First, general. It is a function to specify the status display to be displayed initially on the right pane when the mode is switched to auto. For example, if you would like to monitor welding conditions while operating, select current voltage here. Then settings. From the advanced settings screen, select initial display in auto and click OK. Initial display in auto. Select a status you would like to display initially. From the list, see the table below. Display timing. Select a timing you would like to display the specified initial display. Power on only. The specified initial display is displayed only when the power is turned on. At that time, when the power is turned on, if the mode is set to teach, the specified initial display won't be displayed. Whenever mode is switched to auto, weld conditions display showing current and voltage status is displayed automatically. You can see all this procedure in this image. Next is list of status displays. Status, running status. That means running state. Display items, the currently running program name. If it is a called program, then the relationship with the calling program. Status of current voltage. Display items, preset and measured current and voltage values. Status XYZ. Display items, torch end position XYZ and torch orientation UVW. Angle of each robot axis. Display input output terminal. User input and output status. Display status in out. Status input and output status. Welding input and output status. Sensing data, touch sensing result, shift amount. Note, it is displayed only when the touch sensor option is valid. Shift on data, amount of the shift executed by shift on command. Accumulate time, controller on time, servo on time, program running time and R on time. Program call, the program to be called by the program call. Auto start method, it is displayed only when the program call auto start method is selected. Next is error handling. Warning, make sure that no personnel are present within the safety fence before turning on the error handling input. The robot starts the error handling motion immediately after the error handling input is turned on. What is error handling? A function which is turned on by an external input signal when the robot comes to a welding error stop, such as no arc during welding operation. When this function is executed, the robot automatically retracts the tool welding torch in the tool direction for the preset distance from the current position where the error occurred. When it is restarted after removing the cause of the welding error, the robot moves the torch back to the point where the operation was suspended to resume welding operation. With the function, it is possible to move the robot to an idle position for tip change or other works arose from a welding error occurred during welding operation without switching to manual operation using the teach pendant. The function is applicable regardless of the interpolation type applied in welding operation. The function is applicable to welding errors. Errors whose error codes starts with W and the code number W where represents a number. The function is not applicable to an error occurred when the robot is in the stopped state. Status of input-output signals. The following figure shows status of each input-output signal when the error handling function is on. Here you can see a figure of status of input-output signals. Retraction start input, retracted output, hold status output, error output. Here you can see occurrence of welding error. Retraction starts, retraction ends. Error corrected and restart operation, return to the point where the error occurred. Next one is setting procedure. From the list of the advanced function, select error handling, valid invalid. Select whether or not to enable this error handling function. Move distance sets a distance from the point where the welding error occurred to the point where the robot moves in the tool direction. Idle position with linear movement, set range 1 to 200 mm. Input to escape, sets an input terminal, user input, no number to execute the error handling function. The robot starts the error handling function. When the input terminal specified here is turned on, completion output sets an output terminal user input number to output the completion of retract movement. The robot reaches the idle position and it goes up when the robot gets away from the idle position. Select 0, none if the output is not necessary. So friends, here we end this part of our Panasonic robot training, and further information we will discuss in our next video.